Paris is 50-50. So even when they're rotating, it is 50-50 of whether or not they're going to get more points. So Paris a little bit struggling on Bocage, but for Boston, it's almost the inverse. They are 10th overall in break percentage for these hills. So it'll be very interesting dynamic between these two teams.
I also just wanted to bring a slight attention to the more astute viewers who have noticed that Paris Legion may or may not be wearing a very particular piece of garment. Here we go, though. The slow and steady approach into Bocage has not been terribly profitable for the Boston Breach so far, but they're playing on their toes, and that's for sure. In Capsule, I mean, watching this young man's gameplay could give you whiplash. He is flying around indeed. Nice awareness on a 3 spree. Oh, makes it a 4. There's a couple more to be had around here, and your boy Capsule is having an interesting start for sure. It's a 5 spree now chance, and spawns, they were all looking good for the Breach players, but now Paris Legion with an opportunity to turn this around, going into tanks. Paris Legion not able to truly bring the lead back just yet, chance, but Boston, they're looking fine so far. The kills department still very much in favor of Capsule.
And I respect the Cubs as well. I mean, they're ready to go. I will say towards this P2 rotation, they've dealt with the pressure pretty well, but you don't have barn control. It makes things a little bit tricky to actually get a player like John outside of the hill. And you see he's ready for the gunfights to come, but they've actually cleared out those spawns. Boston, they're getting the bottom left instead of over towards 10. So Paris, honestly, this is the best hill potentially they have had all game long. They're working from an 80-point deficit, which on Bocage, 80 points is a massive amount, but they've cut it down quite a bit. 20 seconds left to go on this hill. You got number 1 on the map already rotating. Finally, John gets taken care of by a nades, but Paris maybe with a little bit of wind in their sails, a little bit of momentum potentially going their way.
Fellow, he's a player on your screen right now, trying to lock down the inside of barn, and here comes the contest, just trying to find as many kills as much time as possible, because Boston Breach have been absolutely silent for the last 2 to 3 hard points. This has been a great look out of Paris Legion. You got 30 seconds left here on barn, and they are netting the majority of this time.
And now you get time to be the cutoff man, right? You even see number 1 on the minimap. He's got the bottom side. So Paris, this is a clean setup you are putting together on this barn hill. Boston, oh so far away. No one can even get close to contest. Number 5 finally around Fort. But John, you win this one-on-one gunfight. You should be good to go. TJ, though, picks up the 2-piece and takes him down. But that is all for 7 seconds of scrap. Paris have fought back in this game. Strung together a few nice hills, but now they need to get the break. They have been clean on the rotations, but this is Boston's first real opportunity to try to get a strong hold on the hill. And I mean, Methods, he is posted up deep in the back of the map.
Desi plays it well, and here comes the reinforcements from Paris to break through the back. Now they're closer to the hard point. Temp's going to find a few more in the kill feed. Once again, it's Boston Breach now being pushed back. Desi slides through. Capsule wins it on the backside of Trench. And now the pressure, it finally alleviates. A great defensive hold out of Boston. They're going to stay alive for now, keep the hard point time ticking in favor. They're about to cross over the 200-point mark. Paris find a little bit of that special something, that va-va-voom, and keep the play going. This is still anyone's hard point. The strafing run. One more kill is going to get in the glide bomb. Time still going the way of Boston Breach. And again, you got them center hard point now covered. Back towards the gate we go. That's going to be full streaks right now. And here comes the pressure in mid. And Capsule, he is a one-man army right now. He's going to keep finding these kills, blocking out the players from Paris Legion. No one's getting through because this bouncer said, your name's not on the list. You're not getting anywhere near that hard point. 10 seconds now for the win. The final kills come through, and there we go. The last-minute break from Paris Legion. You've got 10 seconds for the win for Breach. And on a map like this, where you can contest almost every single hill, it is going to be curtains. Boston Breach off an incredible performance from Capsule. This should be the opening map closed out. The time's going to go their way, and oh baby, not a bad start for the Boston Breach here in our first series.
And again, you see like the neutral retakes. That just shows if you get the bomb down, it is very tough for the defense to win unless they have like a pretty massive man advantage. John, though, legendary sniper in Call of Duty. Well, maybe nothing for him for the moment. You see the first blood going to Capsule. This is the question. They've been great at getting the first bloods. They have not been great about actually converting the rounds. We'll see if Boston can make amends.
Oh, let's see if John can find another one there, because he's got eyes on those players still chilling out top side of church, but the defense now is going to hold this one down. It's a 3v2. Boston with a life lead. They managed to kill the player planting. Now John's down. That snipe gone. They've got no idea where Decimate is. He might be able to find a kill here, but he grabs that bomb, and the jig is up.
For the 1v3, Desi is a player you look at to be able to clutch those or just get shot in the back. I think TJ might have heard the slide. And you see they're going back, right? Again, just to try to get that top broken control, make sure you take care out of like all these clutch spot positions and methods. He's going to have to wait for his team. So you need to be able to coordinate. You see number 8, he's in top fire. It looks like they've isolated Fellow potentially over towards Ivy. Methods the patience. He finds the pick. 4v2. Actually, Fellow, the Storm is there. They just drop them one by one like flies.
And
I like the confidence.
Yo, Capsule was like, nah, John. Nah. He slid right in between his legs and gave him the gunny. Here comes Nero. Shots are in. There's the kill. Fellow finds it. Gets out good. We've still got the numbers now. Methods trying to level things up. 20 seconds. Tagged up. Backs up. Got Capsule to help him out. Desi's on the flank, though. This could be the round closed out here, but Capsule manages to poke a hole. There is an opening now. Able to get on the bomb? Maybe not. Here come the kills. Desi's flying. Fellow can't get the last one, and that's going to be the time set, but the kills are there from Paris Legion. They finally get on the board. DJ with that snipe now. We haven't seen too much action out of him in this position. Desi with a nice name and a Methods. We'll take that. DJ's patience, will it pay off? Now he's a ring it. Nero, though, tries to find the entrance through bottom side church. Met with John, who gives him a certain kind of baptism there, right up front. And that's going to be a nice set of kills. That's going to be a 4-1.
And DJ, yeah, okay.
4-0.
Just going to fall. Has the sniper, so I suppose you never know. But nice bounce back round.
7-5 for Capsule. This is map point for Boston Breach. This is taking 2-0 up in the series. DJ, can he find something with that snipe?
And I think, Paris, you can't let this bomb go down, by the way. Fight on the flank. I think Capsule has the edge. 10 didn't even get the auto aim. And actually, the bomb gets taken down. So Desi does find a big kill, but then Capsule is killing everything else. And TJ finds the snipes. And John, oh, how bad it is to be in between three players.
I don't doubt that these players can't pull this one back, but Gavutu Control, we now go to map number 3, and over towards A as well we go now for Paris Legion. And how about them skins?
The skins are fantastic. I didn't even recognize that at first. I saw you mentioned the hard point, but
what do you mean?
Didn't actually get to see it. I'll take it. I will say, though, this might be the most interesting map of the series between these two teams. Neither one of them have played Tuscan Control, so it's only been Gavutu looks. Obviously, it's a defensive-heavy map. Defense wins the 73% of the time or something absurd like that, but Boston Breach, funnily enough, they're 50-50. They win 50% of their offenses, which is fantastic, but then they only win 50% of their defenses, which is kind of horrible, and they have a 0.74 KD on defense, so Boston weirdly has struggled in that regard.
How close can you get, Paris? You got to keep finding these kills. 30 seconds, and it's 14-11 in the life count.
Hey, they're looking for Nero. I mean, that's 3 spawn kills in a row. Nero just falling. But at the same time, if you're not on the B point, not stopping this clock, Boston has way too many lives. So Nero dying over and over, honestly, isn't even that massive a concern. You have to get towards B. Nero falls again, and TJ somehow, some way, kills himself or blows up, and Paris will take that. They get to the point. There's only 13 seconds left. Boston, if you have just one clean retake, you should be good to go, and that's a nade to start it.
That's a sweet nade. Gets it going with a bang. Fellow, though, still keeping the point safe. First segment gone at B. 11.2 on the clock. 6 lives for Boston Breach. Oh, Fellow's trying to make it 5. And there's a bit of help, though. John finds one. Up close and personal. TJ, clock's opened up. 5 seconds now. Push, boys, push. 5 lives for the Breach, 8 for Paris Legion. Any more kills are good. If you can get on the point, even better. And Temp, last ditch. Doesn't get it. Brilliant stuff out of Boston Breach. They managed to save that round. Here we go, final 10 seconds. Boston Breach trying to get on point, and they should be able to. Nero, 6.7, stops it. Here comes the flood from Paris Legion, looking to win it right here with this play. Capsule hold the line down, finds the kills. He gets himself 2, and that's going to keep the play going. They capture A minute to work with on the clock, and 16 lives to attack with. But here comes the hold from Paris Legion. 15 seconds to go. 8 lives for Legion to work with. And they're putting themselves in every position possible to try to slow down the hit. It's going to be TJ on the flank. And here he comes. A big win. 5 seconds. Anyone able to get close? Yes! They're going to contest it. Who's that on the inside of the boat? It's Temp. He wins the fight. You've got to go to the point. It's Temp won it. 1.4. Oh my God, he kills him. Paris Legion, you've got to go. Get TJ off it. Oh my word. Temp holds it down for Boston Breach.
Not quite yet. Well, okay, there you go. Desi falls as well, so you still get the one man on point. And it looks like they have the clearance. Bara, hero play, but no, it's still open. Yeah, Capsule's going to fall. It is ARs filling up the feed as Paris being solid on defense. Men inside the hill just not able to stay alive. And as you got number 3, Temp set up. He might have the full trap, TJ, though. Of course, it's TJ. The man's got 31 kills. very early on. He takes him down, and Boston, they are flooding through the cliffside once again, trying to go towards that.
And that should be it. Surely now. There's no way the Paris do it again with a clean 3 down. Here comes the push. Fellow finds one. John's going to be here to back him up, finding kills. Oh, they've done it again. The clock's still ticking. Paris, not out of this yet. Capsule from up high. John brings him down again. And you're running out of time now. Boston Breach, get the play going. Find your way desperately on towards this A site. Beth is now making the sneaky play towards B. Temp's made the reads. He makes the push. Oh, Temp kills him. But with that, the A zone will be cleaned up. The back now safe. The front is where the fight will come now for Paris Legion. Boston circling, trying to find the opening. Nero, the cutoff. Good shots. Is he's finding a couple more. Now the push from the front side chance. Boston Breach has got another opportunity to get this done.
I mean, I don't even know if I call this an opportunity. 22 seconds, you almost have to flood. You see number 5, Capsule. He's going to be the man going on the flank to try to find an opening. Number 8 trying to go through that like secondary cut, but you have to time the pushes perfectly. And Fellow, meanwhile, he's finding picks along the way. Situation where you just need the hero play. Nero might be that guy. He's found the opening. Method's fine too, but he can't get towards the hill. Caps on the flank, stops the clock. There's 5 seconds left on game time. Boston, they only have 1 extra life.
Here we go. John cooks it like cat. Not as tasty. Oh, and he's brought down by Methods as well. 5 seconds on the clock. It's a very slow capture. There's no lives left now for Boston. Oh no, they're flying in. 2 lives remaining. One's up close on point. That's Capsule. One's coming in off spawn. Destiny's going to fly forward and try and just execute him. There's going to be the crossfire. That's going to be the round. Paris Legion have sealed the deal here. And oh baby,
I will say, especially so for Paris, I am just going to be laser focused on Fellow to step it up and have. He doesn't even have to dominate this game, but a solid performance. You can't afford to have your main AR getting outslayed, especially not when Capsule, maybe not into the control, but in the hard point, fried. TJ has been frying, so got to make sure you shut those 2 down, or else Berlin might just go like number 1 did.
Yeah, Boston's opening pace was real nice. We'll see if they can keep that one going. But Paris with the opening time here. And TJ simply does not care. No flurs were given as TJ rolls his way into the point. Desi now on the counter-attack. This could be sweet. There's one. Methods peekaboo finds 2. Decimate, lovely shots.
Right, even at the start of the hill, they're calling out of like their spawning P4 side. I'm looking at the minimap, and it was not the case. Someone from Boston able to get towards the left side of the map and flip those spawns. And Boston really took their time of making sure that nothing slips out so they can rotate over clean and easy towards P1. They've been on point, playing this incredibly well. And first 20 seconds have gone by this hill uncontested. Finally gets Mixie, and Desi picks up 2 for Paris to break inside. But I mean, again, you're down by 70 points after the first set of rotations. Paris, I mean, just captains of the struggle bus.
We'll see, though, if they can't steer the struggle bus to success. And oh my, Capsule just hit the flank. Fellow wins big, stays alive.
This might be an opportunity for a player for Boston to sort of sneak out and try to flip those spawns. But if that's not the case, you at least get the time. They clear out the house. And those final 20 seconds going to be going their way. Boston continually just extending their lead.
Yeah, they just had Paris Legion in the full Nelson the whole time there. They weren't going to let him go. Gonna just slam him. Coming to the next point now. 10 seconds remaining in this one. Boston with a full time. Over towards fire. A decent hard point there from Paris Legion on our first set. We'll see if they can't do it again. Temp just got absolutely smoked by Capsule. That was disgusting. I'm not sure if he was weak or not, but great reads out of Capsule. Big position now to be flying forward, dealing the damage left, right, and center. Now to the point they go. You've got Boston now, 1 advance at a time. The right-hand side's all theirs. Here comes the approach from the left. They've got all avenues covered chance. This could be a very clean break. Let's see how it goes. Capsule through the front window. That's going to be the kills. There's 1 Paris player left, and that is a break and a half. Oh, no, he does win it.
Boston was very smart about trying to lock down these left sides. And now TJ, he's collecting the kills. He's over towards fire. An absolute thorn in their side. Meanwhile, Nero, it is his turn for Breach to have the pop-off game. 31 kills for him as Breach just doing their victory lap. They will almost certainly come away with the victory.
It's almost over now for Paris Legion. It's got to be perfect hardpoint game really from this moment on, quite frankly, friends, and it's not going to be easy, but if anyone can get it done, Tem, he's trying to lead that charge. 10 for the win now for Boston Breach. Is anyone there to try to get anything out of this one? Stop the push. 5 seconds now to go. Tem's going to be there. Cut down. The kills keep on flowing. And Boston Breach with a very solid victory over Paris Legion. In the end, it's a 3-1.